Welcome, welcome. I'm excited to be here today. I am Shameka Johnson, executive rep out of Florida, and I'm here with the wonderful go get it mentality, Heather Jones. And I'm so excited to have her here to really tell you more about that 10 by 10. What is that? What is that 10 by 10? Well, first off, I want to welcome Heather. This is her first training for the field, and this is what do I say? I want to say excited, but I want to use a whole nother word, but I don't have one. So exciting. And I just want to share a little bit about Heather so you get to know who she is as the businesswoman first. Heather joined our company May 14th this year, and she completed Smart Start. And with that, she sponsored her first recruit during her Smart Start period, June 5th. Therefore, since her new sponsored rep also put in an order or two or three, whatever it was that she did, she met the qualifications for Heather to promote. So Heather promoted this month, July 15th. And how amazing it is that she came into the company, hit the ground running, and took off like a freight train. My nickname for her is the wrecking ball because she just comes in and wreck everything that you thought was normal and just takes it to a whole nother level. So welcome, Heather. Heather, can you tell us now that I've talked a little bit about the business side of Initials Inc. with you, can you tell us what is your personal life like so we can relate to who you are as a person as well?
Well, can I start with an affirmation?
Come on with it. We love affirmations.
Okay. I am courageous. I am beautiful. I am successful. I am loved. I am a beacon of light. I am the exception to every rule. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. In my life, I'm just a mom of five and a wife. I'm trying to be a good wife. And now to add to all of that, I'm a senior rep. My home life is very chaotic. You have to imagine having all of those kids. And I can't say that it's not fun because they keep me laughing. So literally road trip, in the house, out the house, they keep me dying laughing all the time. But yeah, I am a businesswoman. So, my daily life is I get up, I get the kids some breakfast, I sit down at my desk. I get up for lunchtime, I fix them some lunch, I go back to my desk. So when you want to get somewhere in life, you have to be consistent in what you do.
Come on.
And that's my plan. So, I'm going to get up every morning, no matter whether the tide is low or the tide is high, and do what I need to do to leave this legacy. So
Yes, legacy. Yes. I love that word. And that's something that I had really been trying to work on the mindset of my team. And what are we leaving behind for our children? What kind of legacy are we bringing to them? It doesn't necessarily always have to be financial, but when we're leaving a legacy, we need to show them how we show up. And I think this is wonderful. And I'm so happy to see that this is how you lead. This is how you lead. This is how you lead as a wife. This is how you lead as a mother. This is how you lead as a businesswoman. And that is so inspiring. So let's get on down to the nitty gritty. So you as a new rep, let's talk about that, and you kind of making the decision, you know what, I'm gonna bring somebody along for the ride. What made you as a new rep go ahead and step out and say, hey, come on and join me in this venture?
So it kind of started with hey, you need some things for yourself. You're about to have a new baby. Check out my site. And even when I came in, I didn't go to back office. I didn't read anything really, like honestly, I didn't read. I came in and was like, I love the product. I'm going to buy the product. Let me go ahead and join so that at least this way I have some income coming in and everybody else will enjoy the product as much as I do. And so it was accidental to get her to sign up because I was just like, hey, you like the product, you might as well sign up, make you some money.
Right.
And just, when you're a mom, it's all about the kids. And so I was like, do something for yourself, do something that is going to give you some income. It's a little side gig. I can't even say it's little because this has been like good. Um,
Yeah,
but it's a side gig. It's something you can do in the meantime, and you're about to have a baby. So while you're out,
you be making
come
money.
on now. It makes sense.
Yes, it does. It does. And just a little flashback, because I want everybody to know how Heather and I met. And this is about being on your entrepreneurial grind on how we met. So Heather and I, obviously, we both have side gigs, and she just mentioned it. Just made me reflect on that. We both have side gigs. Well, both of us decided to join this networking group for women on Facebook. And we just happened to see each other's posts in that networking group and kind of felt each other and was like, you know what? I like the vibe she's giving. Yeah, let's go ahead and connect outside of this networking group. How can we support each other as business women? And by doing that, she added me to her group. I added her to my group. Now, Heather will tell you that she has an addiction to purses. And, I leaned all the way into that.
You did.
So Heather became a great customer for me. And then she decided, you know what? It's been fun giving you all my money, but I think I should get some back now. So, and I said, girl, more power to you. Come on, jump on in. And she has jumped all the way in with both feet, like I said, and hit the ground running. So I think that's great that's how you got your start with sponsoring. That's awesome. And then, like you said, you don't read, but you do read. And so I don't want to ever underestimate who Heather is as a reader, because she knows a lot what's going on. So maybe that's how she just started, but she knows a lot. And she was like, so the big event, tell me more. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. And so I explained it to her. She was like, I'm there. I already registered for the big event. I'm ready to do this. And I'm like, okay, great. So you decided to drive up to my house in Florida. We're both Floridians. She's about 3 hours away from me. And she drove up to my house along with some other of our iDiva team that came over to my house to celebrate with the big event. So you attended SOAR, and our CEO, Brittany, shared about the $5 join with the portfolio wallet. So what were your thoughts about that when she shared that to us?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So first off, when I hear $5, I'm already like, my kids get the 4 for $4 at Wendy's. So if I hear $5, I'm like, okay, that's a deal in itself. And then to get a wallet is what, usually like $30.
Right.
Like, come on now. That to me was like, okay, this is easy. This is gonna be good. And the fact that everything that had been going on throughout the day and all the trainings and the people that were telling the stories and just listening, because I know it doesn't seem like I listen, but I'll be listening. And just listening to all of the testimonies, I was just like, okay, well, I had already made a decision. I'm going to sponsor more people anyway, because even with the $29, I was like, that's still pretty good. Like, it's $30. Come on, we spend that much on food. And then Brittany said, $5, they get this portfolio wallet. I was like, what? $5 and I get a vegan leather wallet? What? Let me go ahead and yes. And it just kind of fell in place with like the goals that I was going to set.
Oh, hold on, pause. You mentioned goals. Hold on. Let me lean on in here. So you mentioned goals. So let's talk about your goals. What is the it factor, the total motivating it factor that made you go ahead and say, let me go ahead and add to my team? Come on, goals.
I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay, talk about accountability. Came back out of this one. No, for real though. But no, the circle of excellence. I saw, y'all, the emotion that came forth when Shameka presented Erica with her circle of excellence awards. It was just everything. And for me, I'm from Kentucky originally. Black women don't support Black women. Not here. So for me to see somebody who looked like me achieve these goals, and then to have somebody who looked like me present this to her, y'all had me wanting to cry, and I was just like, I'm not crying. I came this weekend to have fun. I'm not crying. Even though y'all was crying, I was not gonna cry. I'm trying not to cry now.
Very emotional.
But it was everything. Like, it was just everything to see that, and to see how hard she put in, the work that she put in. Like, shout out to Erica, because she kind of like took me under as soon as I got there and was like, hey, this is how you get Circle of Excellence, and broke it down to me. So that was everything. So yeah, Circle of Excellence, yeah, I got it. I got it in the bag. Like, I'm gonna keep on sponsoring, get this PSV up, and do it.
Come on and claim it. I love it. I love that. And I love the energy that you're bringing with it. It wasn't something that intimidated you. So, a lot of that, you started this with the affirmations, and then you're going in, when you're talking about an affirmation, it truly is your mindset. Where is my mind? Where do I want to put my mind? Where do I want to grow? Where do I want to glow? Okay. So, this is perfect with you saying that Circle of Excellence was that for you. So you took Brittany saying, after Erica had shared with you what the tenets are for Circle of Excellence, what your requirements are, to say, okay, bet. Oh, she's already given me insight on one. And I've shared this with my team. Listen, if you've ever wanted a pie in the sky moment for what you want to do in your business, if you've ever wanted Circle of Excellence, now is the time. So later that evening, as we were poolside, Heather says to me, she was like, yeah, she's sitting on the edge of the pool. I'm in the pool and we're just chilling, we're talking, music playing in the background. It's nighttime, it's a good time. And she says, and she's sitting on the side, and I see her just going away on her phone, going away on her phone. And then finally she sits her phone down, she looks up. And I'm like, girl, what's up? And she's like, I'm gonna have 10 on tomorrow. She said, I'm gonna have 10 tomorrow. I was like, no, don't do that. Wait till Monday. Wait till Monday. She was like, yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Because Brittany said Monday. That's what I meant. And I was like, but 10, like 10. And I'm like, oh, 10. Yes. Okay, 10. Well, here at Initials Inc., we do transparency and we claim it. So we need you to be tactile on what it is. So by what time will you have your 10? She says, I don't know. I said, no. We have to be intentional. By what time? And she said, 10 p.m. I said, okay. So 10 by 10? She said 10 by 10. And it was more of this, that 10 by 10, like, I got this. You watch out because I'm about to bring it. And when I tell you, this woman stuck to her 10 by 10 that Monday, she had it in the bag by 6:38 p.m. Why do I remember that number? Because I was amazed. I was flabbergasted. I was impressed. I was enamored, honey. So I think that was totally amazing what you did, Heather. And tell me, how did you feel if you had gotten a no? When you got some, you obviously you had to get some no's while you were putting it out there. Tell us how you felt about that.
It didn't bother me, because I've learned a long time ago that don't take a no personal. It's one of those things. You never know what season somebody's in, period. And you can come and ask me, and no, not right now, or I'm going to say no flat out. But no never means forever, unless they tell you like straight up, like, in that case, y'all don't do nothing. But no for me just literally means next opportunity. And after getting so many no's, it doesn't affect you anymore. Like, in the beginning, yes, it hurts. It hurts because you're like, I thought you loved me. I thought you was my friend.
Oh.
And you just be like, I support everything you do. Why can't you? You have those feelings. I'm not gonna lie, I had those feelings in the beginning. But when you get so many no's, I just made it a game. Let me see how many no's I can get before I get a yes. And then eventually it didn't bother me anymore, because I knew then that no just meant next opportunity. That no today might just be no for today. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. So I hope everyone understood that and took that to heart, that no just means next opportunity. That I've never heard that before. And I love that. I love that because, again, it's all about your mindset. If you sit here and say, nobody wants what I have to offer, and you go ask people, I promise you, everyone will say no. And Heather shared, and we've shared in the past in our trainings here at Initials Inc. is that a no for now or is that a no for forever? You're able to gauge that person by asking that question. And then if they say no for now, then when we pop off with our sale next month, you might want to hit them again and tell them what kind of money they might be missing out on
Mhm.
if they were, sharing their link, to their particular business. And then again, maybe you want to pop it out again when we start flipping into the new catalog. They may be ready then. So just think about that. No just means next opportunity. And you just want to find out, is that a no for now or a no for forever?
Mhm.
So, Heather, I just want to take the opportunity again to thank you so much. Number one, for doing this. You're new to this. I know you were nervous. She was so nervous. She's new. As the old folks say, she was a little wet behind the ears when it comes to training for Initials Inc. And you did a fantastic job today. So thank you so much for being open and transparent to the field so that they can get, well, what did she do? And what can I take away from her to take those nuggets to grow my business? And again, you recruited on Monday, you recruited 10. The next day, you recruited one. On Friday, you recruited two more. So you are 5 away from locking in the number that you need for the sponsoring goal for not only Circle of Excellence, but also for the go getter in sponsoring. So I think that you are on the road to exactly where your goals have told you you want to go, and you're chipping away at it. And that's what we all have to do. We have to chip away at our goals. And if you don't have a goal, trust me, please reach out to your upline, reach out to your executive rep to have them know where it is that you want to go. And if you apply yourself, I promise there is no upline, no executive rep that will not stand by you and help you go where you want to go. But you have to meet them where they are. You have to meet them where they are. You have to bring what you want to the table. And you only get out of this what you put into this. So again, Heather, are there any last words that you'd like to share with the field?
Let me just say this. For anybody starting out, do it quick. The quicker you get started, the quicker you open up your catalog, the quicker you open up your back office and look at the resources, the quicker you do that, then the quicker you become successful in it. And then stay consistent. Don't do it and get everything you need and stop. You have to stay consistent with it. So
Love.
that's it.
Yeah, consistency is key. Consistency. And truly it's in anything you do in life. If you're not consistent, it likely won't continue. That's the
Right.
whole consistency. So again, thank you so much, Heather. We appreciate you giving us your knowledge on how to get 10 by 10. So if you are daring and you're ready to do something different, if you're ready to shake it up, take these tips from Heather. Go ahead, set the goal 10 by 10. Go into your office and print out your smart list and write down those people that you want to share the business with. You can pull from your contacts in your phone. You can pull from your contacts on Facebook. You can pull from your contacts on Instagram, and you can direct message them. You can text them. You can email them, whatever's comfortable for you. A call generally is really great. So just think about that and start knocking away your 10s. And when you hear that no, just remember it's next opportunity. Go on and get your 10 for 10, everybody. Thank you so much again, Heather, for joining us. I hope you've had a good time stepping up to the plate. I hope I made it easier for you. And thank you so much again, my dear. Have a wonderful rest of you all's evening.